Is your dental practice marketing letting you down? Is it giving you the ROI that you need? I am here with the CEO of Practice Zebra, Patient News, and he's going to share with us how you can figure out with data, not feelings, if your marketing's letting you down or letting you up. I don't know if that's the thing, or raising you up. But before we talk about that, I want to ask Wayne Lavery, CEO of Patient News, sponsor of Dental Nachos, why are you wearing that shirt, Wayne?
Good question. Well, to be, a hip 60-year-old for one thing, but no, really, my 24-year-old awesome daughter, Emma, probably 18 months ago, bought tickets to this concert. And, because of COVID, it got delayed. Well, we finally got to see the concert in April. So Emma, is 24, my son, Sean, who's 21, we went to the concert. And this artist, Waxahachie, I think she's from Plano, Texas, an indie artist. I hadn't heard one note of, her music or her song. So I had really no preconceived notion. Anyhow, we were right at floor level, kind of almost arms on the stage. This singer came out and absolutely blew me away.
Wow.
It was one of those experiences that we, get in life when you don't know what to expect. And, that happens with, restaurants and, going to, a unique event. Anyhow, this kind of happened to me. It was almost like, as a marketer, we like to refer to that as surprise and delight.
I love that. Yeah. I hope you did this, Wayne. I hope you looked at Emma, and said to her, because we like it when our kids say this, Emma, you were right. Thanks for bringing me to this place, because you tried something new without context. And the result sounds like it was magical and awesome.
Paul, it was almost too emotional. Here we are, post-COVID, surrounded by people for the first time in a couple of years. I'm with my kids, everyone's smiling, everyone's dancing, and we have this incredible performer in front of us. So yeah, I
want to use that as a good segue, because what you didn't do for this experience, Wayne, is you didn't read 57 reviews on Waxahachie, you didn't watch 18 of her YouTube videos. There's always great reasons to do preliminary research, but you had this great experience by going in and saying, this is a new thing for me. Now, I love what you've named Practice Zebra. I want you to share with our audience how Practice Zebra, and you're welcome to share your screen now, how Practice Zebra is going to help us do better. I had never heard of Practice Zebra up until a couple of weeks ago, right before my 45th birthday. So I've been in the dental world for a long time, and I said, what is this? I have my dental office testing this out right now because it is exciting. So I would like you to share, Wayne, what does Practice Zebra do for dental practice owners and dental offices?
All right. Well, that reaction I had to Waxahachie, quite often when we take, dentists and DSOs, through a live demo of Zebra, that is kind of the same reaction that they have, that you had, which is, I've never heard of you guys, but I mean, what you're showing me, I mean, this is really something. We did a presentation to a large TSO, and they were like, why doesn't everybody have this software? And
I love that. I just love those moments. It's what I live for, both as a dental practice owner, but also as a Dr. Nacho. Putting something in someone's going, man, why doesn't everybody use this thing? If I had this thing earlier, I'd be happier. If I had this thing earlier, I would have more money. So share with us, go through this way and tell us, what does this magical Practice Zebra do for dental practices to really evaluate their marketing with data?
Okay, so the prime focus of Zebra is it's a marketing platform. So what it's going to do is integrate into your practice management software, and it's going to give you true financial metrics as to the performance of each of your marketing campaigns. The product's agnostic. So, it can look at the performance of your print campaign. It can look at the performance of your digital campaign, of your Google My Business page, of your paid campaigns by keywords.
And I would like to highlight, as an exhausted dental practice owner, there are platforms and systems that you can only use platform A if you have this other thing A, and it can be frustrating to us. So if you do utilize Practice Zebra, take a demo with our sponsor by texting Zebra to 215-543-6454. It's agnostic. It can be used with anything inside of that dental practice PMS. Is that accurate to say, Wayne?
Yeah. I mean, we're a marketing company, so obviously, we use it with our clients, but a lot of our Practice Zebra users are using other marketing providers, and we can integrate the performance of other marketing campaigns right into Zebra. So it doesn't matter whether you're using Patient News's marketing divisions, or you're using someone else, or you're doing it yourself.
It's really part of the Nacho spirit, Wayne. I like that. Very collaborative. We're a collaborative group, and I like collaboration. And I like the concept that Simon Sinek says of friendly rivals. And basically what you've created is saying, hey, use Practice Zebra. If you use Patient News marketing, great. If you use another marketing company, it'll also help you check how they're doing. Maybe they're doing better than you think, dentist. And maybe I stick up for dentists all the time, Wayne. Someone will be complaining at the dog park about how expensive their dentist are. I go, are you holding a $5,000 handbag or not? Your $500 filling, it's for your tooth. So I will stick up for other dentists. So I'm sure your Practice Zebra allows you to showcase to dentists, hey, this marketing company is hitting a home run over here, but also they may be striking out in other areas. And it might be a really great opportunity for them to make better decisions. I'm going to let you keep going through this here.
Yeah. I mean, by integrating into the practice management software, and like I said, getting your ROI by each campaign, you're kind of not, using that referred by field in your PMS to determine what your marketing effectiveness is.
Yeah.
Because, people might just throw out, my friend recommended me, or, I went to your website. You really need to know what the path is on that patient journey. And, that's what Zebra allows you to do. It allows you to not only track that first point of contact, it allows you to track all the activities prior to that first contact that's made. It allows you to look at the demographic makeup of your existing patient base. So, where do your patients live? It allows you to make effective marketing decisions in creating lookalike audiences. It allows you to look at where your high value patients live and target those areas. I mean, in addition to that, it provides operational metrics as well. What is your call on our call tracking and scoring component and platform? It allows you to know how effective your staff is in converting those incoming phone calls.
And that's key, because then you could provide training for someone who needs more training. I'm sure, you can take us through a little more here, Wayne, as we dig into the details. I know my dental audience, Wayne, attention span is not their thing, okay? Not our thing. Dentists, we got to check hygiene patients. We got to run around. So people are watching. They're already saying, Wayne and Paul, I hope they're saying you're funny. Let's get to the next step so that we can show them these details. But as you're clicking through to the next slide, I want to share with you that call tracking and training your team is so important, because maybe you have the wrong team member in the wrong seat, and maybe they need to get into a different place in your office for them to thrive. So take us through the next step here, Wayne.
Okay, so let's just talk about call tracking and scoring just for 1 second here. So in addition to the call tracking and scoring with your team's effectiveness, what we're going to do is determine whether that single phone call, generated either one patient, or whether it generated the Smith family, who was, the guarantor and 4 dependents. And, this is the revenue that single phone call from this campaign has generated. So you're not applying ADA averages to a patient, or you're not applying, the patient said the word implant 4 times, so let's apply $20,000 to that phone call. With that specific example, Paul, you're applying true financial data from your practice management software to a single phone call. And we have all sorts of technology that does that, that matching and that attribution as
That's
far
great.
as far as that goes. So that's one interesting point. Are we headed in the right direction here?
We're moving quickly. We know I know my dental people. I want them to, my grandmother Wayne said I was the most interesting person in the world, but I know the power of video and how getting this. So let's see our next feature of Practice Zebra to dig into here so we can showcase. Do you have, I've seen this awesome presentation before. Is there some specific slides that bring this to life a little bit more, or is this the best one?
Well, this is the landing page of Zebra.
Gotcha.
Let's just have a quick look down here. So some of the metrics that we provide, obviously metrics on your existing patients, from scheduling details to production results, insurance providers, which insurance providers are, creating the most value for your practice. And then we have a whole module that actually reports on your,
Awesome.
if you have a membership plan, how effective that
membership clubs are one of my favorite things to bond with your patients, because guess who I have to pre-authorize with if I want to do a crown with someone on a membership club? Myself. So I just say, self, should we do the crown? So to be able to create a relationship with patients outside of some of the traditional ways that have happened in our dental space is such an awesome opportunity, and being able to track that, I think, is an awesome feature you have here.
Yeah. So now you're going to get the data on those membership plans. What percentage of my active or my uninsured patients are part of my membership plan. So you can look at what the opportunities are, and then you can look at, okay, what's the spend with my membership plan patients versus my uninsured patients, getting some real data. And, and then you can also look at, if I increase my percentage of uninsured patients from 24 to 50% on my membership plan, how much additional revenue am I going to generate?
So you can make projections inside of Practice Zebra to see how it'll have an impact on your profitability, your new patients. So that really is a tool that I know dentists love. I mean, we treatment plan every day, Wayne, with whatever data we have on patients, x-rays, models, exams. And it sounds like you can use Practice Zebra to treatment plan your practice to basically maximize your happiness, revenue, and what you want to do.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of the holy grail of marketing, which is when you can use the data where you're at right now, your past data, to determine your future performance. And I'm not talking just on marketing. I'm talking about the practice performance. So you can look at, if my call conversion increased, what would the impact be on my revenue? If my appointment percentage,
that's awesome,
increased, what's the impact on revenue moving forward? So that in 12 months from now, you're not looking back and going, Jesus, what could we have done differently?
Yeah, I mean, that's a key piece, because dental practices are struggling to capture profit, and there's so many reasons for this. Some are controllable, some are not controllable. But if you can use real data like this slide probably makes dentists so happy to see this. Red, blue graphs. Tell us about it. Now you might have got it. You might get the attention back. This is what they like.
Okay. Here we go.
Watching this is a good one. We've got the attention back.
These two graphs. So here's two practices. Practice A, 848 new patients. On face value, they might be thinking, Jesus, I'm knocking it out of the park. This practice lost 1,021 patients over that same time period.
Wayne, I want you, I know my people so well. A Nacho team member, take a screenshot of us here, because I want to use this on social media, because this is what dentists live for, Wayne. And you're showing this story, and I want to see if I can follow it along here. I mean, this new and lost patients, that's what keeps dentists up at night, right? And this transformation, tell me more about this transformation with this practice.
Well, actually, what we're doing is just showing two different.
Oh, 2 seconds. So you're basically showing, that's even better, because B is showing off against A. And we went to dental school, Wayne, and what we learned was you got to be better than each other at all times. Super emotionally healthy. I'm just telling you, it's really great to make people who don't know what they're doing compete all the time. But if we do it as a friendly rivals thing of saying we want to strive and do better, Practice B here is clearly delivering awesomeness inside of their practice. Tell us what this graph shows here, this chart shows here.
Yeah, I mean, this is showing us, obviously 722 new patients, so less than Practice A, but they lost 254 patients. I mean, they're not going out the back door. This practice obviously has awesome servicing. They are getting those patients back in. I mean, they have a net gain of 468 new patients. This practice is growing. Practice B is, on a trajectory for incredible, asset growth within the practice. And practice A is doing this. They're on a skateboard going uphill, going backwards.
Yeah, and what happens is, I might have to give this credit to Dr. Phil. It's not mine, but feelings are not facts. So they may feel, oh, we're getting all these patients, but the fact are, it's having an impact that's not positive.
Yeah.
So if you would like,
yeah, I mean, the data is the data, but the thing is, you got to do something with the data.
Yeah.
So now you've got the information to take operational changes within your practice. So it could be front desk training, obviously. It could be, the associate that you just hired. I mean, there's a number of things that you can look at within the practice to change this metric.
This is phenomenal. We're going to do a variety of videos with you. So as we wrap up on this video, I'd just like you to share what this is here and how people can reach out to you directly to learn more.
Yeah. So, Patient News, again, full service marketing agency, but with a bit of a different approach, because we've developed our own software platform that does some really cool things. And you can reach out to us either through Dental Nachos, and we do have preferred pricing with Dental Nachos. Our team will do a demo with you. They'll do a deep dive into your metrics, your demographic analysis surrounding your area. And they'll also do a live hookup with Zebra. So you can look at your practice, with this data and see, exactly how you could use that data. And there's no charge or there's no commitment to do that. So
I love that. You're speaking our dentist language, discounts and free. We don't like it when our patients ask for discount and free, but forget about our inconsistency, another word for hypocrisy. So I appreciate you doing this for us. People can text Zebra to 215-543-6454. I love what you've created, Wayne. I'm so impressed by it. So glad my practice has it running right now. It's just a few days ago. I'm excited but nervous to see our results, right? Excited but nervous to see our results.